How's it going, Forex traders? Yours truly, Desmond Samuel. I'm back on your screen again. I'm back on YouTube to let you guys know exactly what's happening in the market, guys. Yep. So if you're new to this channel, just make sure you stay tuned to the end because I like to leave the absolute best for the last. Yeah. So to kick things off here, we have. Oh, before I actually proceed, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, and turn on the bell icon. All right. So right before us, we have the Nasdaq US Tech or US 100, as you might have it there. So this Nasdaq here. So I think in like 2 months ago, I actually was pointing to the downside. Yeah, I was actually highlighting this. So 2 months ago, I came on here. Alright, so 2 months ago, I came on here to let you guys know that I'll be going short Nasdaq because I did see a double top somewhere around here, like so, and then I actually noticed a neckline break somewhere around here, like so. So it was a very easy trade for me because what I did was I simply went on the weekly time frame. Yeah, this just a follow up on what we actually did last time. So I came on the weekly time frame and then I could see from a grand standpoint that eventually after putting in a low and a high, higher low, higher high, yeah, we have to technically come and put in a higher low, which is somewhere around here, like so. So that was exactly what the market was trying to do, and we actually did get a double top formation around the weekly time frame, which is where we're at. So it was a simple neckline break and a retest for me. So I actually went short somewhere around here, like so, which I came on here to let you guys know that the market was actually ready to drop. Yeah, so it was very simple, scaling down to the daily time frame. All I ever did was come on here like so, come here nicely, wait for a decent break and a pullback somewhere around here. Entries were here, then stops were above structure, and then drop this guy all the way down. So that was exactly what we did. And if you doubt me, you can actually check my recent videos. I actually document every single thing here. Alright, so which is why I want you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon so that whenever I come and drop a video, you'll be amongst the very first few to see it. And I don't just let you see signals. That's the thing. You're not seeing signals. You're seeing my thought process, how I work my way through making informed decisions in the market. Because at the end of the day, you really want to understand that when all is said and done, it's just you and your account. It's just your broker and your capital that is left. Alright, so I walk you through how to think like an expert. The standard procedure way of getting things done. You feel me? So in this case, here we have So now moving on here. After so according to the principles of an uptrend here, you have a low here. You have a high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So the market, if it does actually want to reverse, it has to come and give it at least an equal high somewhere around here, like so. Alright, according to Fibonacci. Okay, according to Fibonacci, hold on. So let me just show you something real quick. So according to Fibonacci, all the way from swing low here, take it all the way up. You can actually draw from either of these swings here. So this is either from this one or this one. Just make it the most recent swing here. So it's typically four moves. You have from A to B. So it's A to B, C to D. You feel me? So it's A, B, C, D. So this is the negative extension E somewhere around here, like so. And if you look closely, that's exactly where I've had my green bars here. So I just kind of did these things ahead of time so that I know exactly what I'm doing in the market. So in this case, moving on and flipping to the bullish side of things here, you have again a downtrend was somewhere around here. So this was a high, this was a lower high, lower low. So I came on here and I placed my trend lines here like so, and I said to myself, provided you remain below this trend and I have no business buying this guy to the upside. So it was a very simple thing here. So what I did was I came on here like so, and then I marked out this base. All right, so after I saw a nice break of this counter trend to the upside, I did come on here and then mark out this base nicely. I know for a fact that this was a recent demand level here. The market pulled back nicely and then rally from there. So, all right, so from the look of things here, Nasdaq looks good for the upside. Yeah, it looks premium proper for the upside. So this was a clear break and retest and then push to the upside. So if you're not in this trade, I urge you by Monday morning, or by whenever this you get to see this video. Yeah, I urge you when the market opens, go ahead and long this guy. Right? So make sure you put yourself below structure. 4 hour time frame structure. Yeah, so entries should be somewhere around here, like so. Then stops have to come below 4 hour time frame structure. So all things being equal, we should see Nasdaq rally into at least 22,000 200 basis point, which is somewhere around on this higher. So we've got space from this very bottom here all the way to 22,200 basis points as far as Nasdaq is concerned. And in the event that we actually do blow through 22k 200, we have space all the way to negative extension point, which is at 24,469, approximately 24,500 or 470 basis points. You feel me? So yeah, so that's just that for Nasdaq in a nutshell. So I do believe that Nasdaq has potential to the upside. Yeah, it has a lot of room to the upside. So be sure to make sure that you capitalize on this move here, as you've seen. Like so, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Yeah, I have no iota of doubt. So I'm pretty convinced. So I'm pretty convinced that Nasdaq has a lot of room to the upside. You feel me? So there is space to the upside, so you can actually capitalize on this. All right. So 4 hour time frame is exactly where the entries will be. You know that the market is actually ready to go. So look for any pull back somewhere around here like so and execute this trade nicely and hold all the way to the upside. Yeah, and please apply proper risk management as you look to put your stocks below structure, as I always preach. Yeah, so that's just for Nasdaq. Okay guys, so now on to US30 Dow Jones Index. Your broker might show this as US30, it might show this as Dow Jones Index. It's the exact same thing here. Alright, so if you intend to trade the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, US30, you have to shadow the S&P 500. That is, you need to look at what the S&P is doing. That always detects the narrative for the indices, you feel me? So again, exact same thing here, rally based rally. So we did have a very beautiful demand level at the 37,000 basis points. So again, exact same thing, we do have a reversal at this point here. So the market is looking like it wants to continue to the upside. And if you really come on here, and because at the end of the day, this is a double top here. So this is a high, this is a low, lower high, lower low. Technically speaking, we want to come in and put in a lower high, then continue to the downside. But it's not looking like that's the case. Actually, in the reverse, exactly what's about to happen now, because we have successfully broken up, because we have successfully broken out of this downward trend line here and we're starting to point to the upside. I mean, we do have a clear break retest continuation to the upside about to play out like so. And if you look carefully, if it's happening around the base point here, which is somewhere around this demand level. By the way, if you want to learn how I do these things, be sure to grab the mentorship program, guys. Literally next to nothing. The link is in the first comment here. Do yourself a favor and quit this trial and error process and grab what works. I teach you the standard procedure program is exactly the best way to trade. So I have no iota of doubt. So alright, so take this from me. US30, we are going all the way to 44,900 basis point, provided this market remains above this level like so. It's looking like it's gonna continue higher. And I know that in most cases the market tends to rally past the 100% retracement point of the Fibonacci and heads all the way to negative extension, which is somewhere around the 49,000 basis point like so. But in the event that it does that, all well and good. But for me personally here, once I execute my trades on the 4-hour time frame, I hold to the take profit point of the weekly time frame, because guys, at the end of the day, I'm a swing trader, and that's exactly how I want you guys to approach the market. You allow the market work for you. As traders, the reason as to why we choose to go to dabble into forex trading is for the freedom. Yeah, you want to be free to do other things. So you're not a digital slave where you come on here and you stalk the market. You place your trades, allow the market work for you while the market does its thing. You're out there doing other things, taking care of business. If you're in school, you're studying for exams, you have other things you're doing. Alright, you're not stalking the market 24/7. Otherwise, in that way, if you start to stalk the market, you're actually working for the market. Once again, I urge you guys, if you really want to attain this level of mastery as I have, as myself and the rest of the 2,000 people have, grab the mentorship program, guys. It's literally next to nothing. Come and see how we trade the market in the most realistic way possible. You guys have seen BTC. I caught a BTC. Now we've hit profit. I've caught a Crude oil. It answered me. I've caught a BTC. It answered me. S&P answered me. Nasdaq answered. US30 even answered. Please, guys, if you want to attain this level of mastery, there is no other program out there apart from the standard procedure program. You know why? Because it's not just a course. You're being mentored. I'm not the guy who comes here and then sells you something that I made in 1980, bro. You're being mentored in the mentorship room. Like, apart from you just grabbing the knowledge, like, you come on here and I mentor you. You come and be under my tutelage and learn how things are done the right way. Grab the mentorship program. Is literally next to nothing. All right, enough of the yapping. So yeah, like I said, we have a beautiful demand level somewhere around here, like so, which the market is obviously trading off of. So we did have a weekly candle break above this downward trend line, like so. So everything, as far as I'm concerned, points to the upside at this point here. So scaling out to the daily time frame, what we now look out for is we allow the market to line up nicely with the upward trend that we're actually looking to trade. In this case, if this is it, so we have like a breakout retest continuation to the upside. So come next week here, look for any consolidation somewhere around here, like so. Execute this trade if it remains like so next week. If it doesn't come next week, go ahead and then find an entry somewhere around here and then execute this trade nicely, guys. We have all the way to the upside. We've got space all the way to 44,900 basis points, guys. That's a lot of space to the upside. You feel me? All things being equal, provided US30 remains above this 40,779 basis point, which is somewhere around here, like so, we are definitely going to see US30 at least 44,800 basis points, in the coming weeks. So, in this video so far, I urge you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn the bell icon as you do so, guys. I come here week in, week out to give you guys absolute game juice. Game that works, game that pays, which is why you don't want to miss out on the subsequent ones. All right, so that's just that. For all things being equal, S&P 500, Nasdaq, US30, we should be riding all the way to the upside. So crude oil is gonna head to smash TP, which is at around $55 a barrel, which I came on here to let you guys know. So it was a very simple trade, like a swing high, swing low, lower high. All right, so this was a high, this was a low, lower high, low, equal lows. Yes. All right, guys. So crude oil is gonna head to do every single thing that we actually had in mind. Remember we had some entry somewhere around here, like so. It was a simple counter trend break, like so. entries were here, stops were above structure, we milk this guy all the way down, and now we hit first TP. And guys, if you do your Fibonacci like so, from swing high all the way to swing low here, the market came right through into this 0.5 region of this Fibonacci play like so, and then we actually just dropped from there. All right, so in a nutshell, yeah, what tends to happen is that after you hit the Fibonacci point of 100% retracement point, yeah, that is most times an equal high and an equal low, and the market tends to at least pull back, and that is exactly what's happening here. Coupled with the fact that the market is actually optimistic about the trade the trade talks with China. All right, so it looks like the market is anticipating a positive outcome. So what I would just say is, I mean, we have bias to the downside remains the same. So what I would do here, a trend line forming nicely like so. So we have this counter trend like so. So on a technical standpoint. Alright, so on a technical standpoint here, what I'm saying is this: eventually we would actually have to see before we actually go ahead and short this guy. We need to see this guy break below this trend line like so. Once we clear out this trend line here, we got space all the way to the downside. So in the event that the market does want to continue lower, which I absolutely favor to the downside, guys, listen, I have supreme confidence that crude oil is going to collapse back down. My prime target remains at least $40 a barrel for crude oil. Yeah, it might not happen this month, it might happen next month, but I'm telling you this for free. Crude oil, guys, I have zero doubt in me whatsoever that crude oil is going to collapse. All right, from most recent high all the way to most recent low, we are still below this 0.600 region around here like so. So provided that the market remains below this yellow bar like so and breaks this trend line, we have every room to the downside here. So I'm still keen on my crude oil shorts. Technically speaking, I'm still keen on my crude oil shorts. I actually still believe that crude oil is going to drop all the way to $55 a barrel as first TP. And you see, guys, as exact same way you had that reversal happen somewhere around here like so, where you had the swing high swing low, you know, pull back here and then collapse to this point here, is exactly how it's going to happen again. So I mean, the market moves in a wavy pattern here. Provided the market does remain below this yellow bar, this market will still drop. Yeah, guys, and if anything happens in the market, I'll be the very first guy to come here and let you know exactly what's up and how you can better position yourself. Which is why you ought to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon as you do so. Yeah. So long story short here, crude oil moving on. Provided that this trend line here remains intact, I will not be shorting this pair anymore. What I need to see in the coming weeks is the market has to come back down and break below this trend line. Once I see, because this is a beautiful flag pattern for me here like so. All right, so the market tends to actually break down in this case because this is a downtrend. Yeah, this is a lower high. Remember, one of the principles of a downtrend is that the market has to come and give you a lower high. It ought to be a lower high so that we can actually continue shorting this guy. So I mean, I'm watching out for this pair closely. What I need to see in the coming weeks is that the market has to come and break below this trend line. Once this trend line is out of the way, guys, we can short this guy again. Once you see a decent break below this trend line, guys, it's a free fall on crude oil. I still remain bearish on crude oil provided that we remain below this yellow bar like so. Earlier, I mean, I'm still keen on my crude oil shorts. I still believe that eventually crude oil will still collapse. All right, so all things being equal, provided that this level holds nicely, we should definitely see crude oil, you know, melt all the way to $55 a barrel, and then once we clear this base, we'll go space all the way to $45 a barrel. Yeah, and guys, this happens in the market. It's technically normal. Yeah, the market tends to go in a range after a large drop. It is fine. Alright, it is not out of the ordinary. It is very, very nice. This is a normal thing in the market. So you did not panic. And if you're panicking, it shows that you're not under the right tutorial, which is why you must switch parts to the standard procedure program and learn how we do things the right way. Yeah. So yep, long story short on crude oil, the only thing holding this guy back is this trend line like so, because he rejected here once, here second time. So what I need to see moving on, for me to add any positions to this guy or short this guy again, I must see the market break below this trend line. So once I see a clear break here, I'll be back here to let you guys know exactly how you can enter. It's just exactly what I've done for Nasdaq and US30, guys. You are definitely in for a long ride. All right, so be sure to click the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon and stick to my videos every guys. I come on here week in week out, yeah, so you have nothing to worry about. There is schedule to follow. All you need to do is just subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon and grab the mentorship program if you want to learn in depth. All right, guys, it is my pleasure to announce to you guys that BTC has officially smashed TP. You see that, listen, we are in the second month of the second quarter of the year. We have 4 quarters in a year. You have enough time. If you've been learning things, you have enough time to unlearn things that do not work and learn what actually works. You see, I came on here, I told you guys, provided that the BTC remains at 95k all I had to say was a pullback, and we have smashed through TP. It took only about 3 days. Yeah, day one, day two, day three, and we have smashed TP. All right, mentorship program is structured in such a way that you have access to me. Yeah, you have access to me. It's not like other mentorship program where you just grab the course and you don't even know who's teaching you. You don't even have access to them. You have access to me 24/7. I have live calls. I have trade calls. I send out my trades. I let them know my entry, my exit point. I let them know exactly what's happening in the market per time, per season. All right. If you think what you have on YouTube is all that there is, grab the mentorship program and find out, guys. There is a lot more going on in the mentorship room, and you have to be a part of that. Yeah, you need to be a part of that because you're missing out on a lot of other trades. You feel me? So that's just that. I honestly hope that you guys check out the mentorship program, guys. It's next to nothing. Be sure help yourselves, guys. I've gone ahead to shrink your learning curve into 2 weeks. Literally, what you ought to spend 10 years and 5 years learning, I've shrunk it into 2 weeks for you. The only thing left for you to do is to go ahead and grab the mentorship program and enroll for it. It's next to nothing. Save yourself the stress and grab what works. Grab what works. All right. So for BTC, we smashed through to take profit. Yes. So all right, so moving on now for BTC, we have made money from the market. We've smashed take profit. Everybody's chill. I have money in my pocket. I hope you also do have money on your pocket because I came on here and I gave you guys this trade for free. All right, so and if you haven't made any money this quarter or this year, this is your time to redeem yourself. Be sure to enroll for the mentorship program and grab the course, guys. Enroll and help yourself. All right, so for BTC in a nutshell, we'll smash through take profit. I'll be looking at this guy carefully to see what happens in the next couple of weeks. There is every tendency that we might have a pullback to this base again. So once I see any pullback here, or if we do actually break above this level here, I'll be here to let you guys know exactly how you can actually maneuver, as I always do. All right, so what simply happened on BTC was very simple. Yeah, it was just a Fibonacci play. Yeah, it was just a Fibonacci play from swing low here, swing low all the way to swing high. So it was just a very simple Fib play, and which is exactly what has happened. So market came onto this open file and then started to reverse to the upside again. If you want to learn how we use these things and this tools to make informed decision, check out the mentorship program. Is next to nothing. All right, so that's that for BTC in a nutshell. For BTC, good boy, voila.